What are some disadvantages of being a man? Not as serious, but I fucking love candles, man. I like my shit smelling nice. So when I walk into Bath and Body Works, I'm trying to get me a few candles on sale to keep my garage and room smelling like a damn field of flowers or a forest but new. I'm always met with, "These for your wife, girlfriend, mom, aunt etc." Nah, mfr, these mine. I feel like I can't share how I'm feeling sometimes. Hair. Too much at the wrong places, too little on the right ones. Military conscription. One day all the politics you have been ignoring comes to your doorstep. Being considered a creeper by society while just trying to raise my little girl. Single dad of a daughter. And a really large guy. Hanging around playgrounds while she plays is a fun experience. Or Chuck E. Cheese. The non-existent invitations to playgroups. Oh. And let's not forget the school calling the non-custodial. Doesn't care to see her daughter more than every couple of months mother first about anything. And #X200B. Edit. Thanks for all of the replies. I'm humbled that people care enough about an internet stranger to give some great suggestions. Called the school this morning and scheduled a meeting with the principal next week. He seemed as though he would have rather handled my complaint over the phone. But I insisted on a face-to-face so that my complaint about the call chain would hopefully stick. I don't so much mind if they call the non-custodial in an emergency. But only as an absolute last resort, as she moved 2+ hours away and is just not involved. I had COVID a week ago real bad and said my body aches hurt a lot and I was coughing up blood. Enough to go to urgent care. And the nurse suggested it was the man flu. You're automatically at fault in any domestic disturbance situation. Almost got arrested one night because I was just trying to get away from my blacked out screaming then girlfriend. All I want is a hug. I just want a woman that truly loves me. Not even sex, just to be able to hold someone. Someone who can just pet my hair and tell me something nice every once in a while. I still remember compliments I got when I was 12. I'm 25 now. Sexual harassment at work. I'm expected to just deal with it when a group of women in their 50s surround me and grab my ass. Besides, I enjoyed it anyway. Oh, did I mention those women are either in finance, i.e. responsible for paying my salary, or HR. Baldness. While most men can't, certain men can make it work for them. No one gives a shit about you. Sad, depressed, abused, suicidal? Man up. Sometimes I just want a hug and a cry, but get weird looks if I ask my friends. Constantly being suspected of being a sexual predator at the playground. It's utterly bizarre. But head over to r/Daddit and you'll find it happens all the time. It hasn't happened to me in a couple of years. But in one notable example. I was with my 3 daughters at the playground. One of them fell down and scraped her knee. While I was comforting her and giving her a hug, a mom rushed up and got down on my daughter's level to ask where her mom was. I said, "Her dad is right here." The woman completely ignored me and kept asking my daughter where her mom was. I had to physically move to stand between them and repeat really loudly, "I'm her dad." Then the woman sort of apologized by saying, "Oh, I was just making sure she was okay." This sort of thing happens to dads all the time. Edit. Very interesting that all of the comments saying, "This hasn't happened to me," seem to be coming from non-American Redditors. Seems to be a uniquely American phenomenon. May this stupidity never spread to your countries. Edit 2. Since this seems to be getting a lot of attention, I just want to plug Daddit for all you dads out there. It's the most wholesome place on the internet if you're looking for support, advice, a place to vent, a place to celebrate, and pretty much anything else at all. Child custody. I have friends who are amazing men and their ex-wife is just the worst. One story in particular. Man was fully employed, educated and paid all the bills. She was stay-at-home mom, but sent the kid to grandmother's daily. She began using drugs and alcohol heavily. It took years for him to get full custody, let alone shared custody. It took 4 separate negligent circumstances where the mother left the child in harm's way before finally rewarding full custody. My friend's lawyer said all you can do is photograph and document and hope it will be enough. Since then she now has supervised visits as the neglect continued even during the days she had her son over. She's off drugs and alcohol now. Good for her. But she will still last second cancel having her son over because, and I quote my friend, better plans came up. People expect you to pull it together at any situation. You can easily go months without being touched by a human being if you don't have a partner. The constant feeling that crying is a crime. If you let a single person see you cry, you must have full trust in them or have the haunting feeling that everyone around you knows the truth about how pitiful you are.